This week on Ravens Report, Coach Harbaugh is mic'd up during the grind of training camp. We'll give you a behind-the-scenes look at the preparations for a preseason broadcast. And we spend some time at home with a player returning from injury this season. All that and much more coming up on Ravens Report.
He's the 15, 10, 5, touchdown Ravens! They are dancing in the aisles. Oh, what a scene we have at M&T.
Football is back, and so is Ravens Report. Welcome into the show. I'm Shelby Lasso, and we're all pumped to kick off the 2024 season. It's a big test right off the bat here in Week 1, going up against the reigning Super Bowl champions. But the hopes are high, and this Ravens team is ready for the challenge. I know I'm looking forward to seeing the rookies prove themselves in this league. I can't wait to see what new defensive coordinator Zach Orr has up his sleeves against this star-studded Chiefs offense. And of course, we've been waiting all training camp to see Lamar Jackson take the field for the first time with the king, Derrick Henry. Throughout training camp, we saw some glimpses of what this team is capable of, and seeing it all come together under the lights at Arrowhead to kick off the 2024 season is going to be electric. So with that, let's head out to the practice field to get a feel for the grind of training camp with Coach Harbaugh and cornerback Arthur Maulet mic'd up.
It's a beautiful day today. Good little breeze, 85, clear skies.
You gotta look at it this way, that sun is our best friend.
That's right. What does it do, Dad? What does a sun do for a football team?
Sculpts them. You know what a sculpt is? Sculpture?
Yeah.
Your mind and your body.
What up with y'all, man? Y'all ready? Scrimmage day, baby. Scrimmage day. Hey, Mike, I got hot mic. I got a hot mic. I'm letting y'all know right now, I got a hot mic.
Hey, let's be on our today, fellas. Hey, you know that eye in the sky ain't gonna lie, so whatever you do after the day, man, that's gonna live forever. So
yes, sir.
Always remember that. Let's be smart. Let's attack like our life on the line. Real talk. Hey, D-block on 2. 1, 2.
D-block.
Hey, get it.
Let's get it, baby.
Get it, Jordan.
Bro definitely is Ray Lewis reincarnated, bro.
Talk to the young guys and the new guys. You're in Baltimore. Do this thing right. Understood? Do everything right? Do everything perfect. Try to chase perfection, everything you do.
I think training camp reaches a point where things really intensify.
The pace of the practice, the speed at which they play, how quickly they snap the ball, how many plays are getting in during practice, that part's intense.
Beating up on your teammates every day in the heat for a long time, I think that's where things really intensify.
That's how we finish.
Young guys, leave your mark. Do it right. Be noticed. Don't do it halfway. Everybody sees everything. Nice job, Trenton.
Ooh. Yes, sir! Yes, bro!
Put it on tape for the whole world to see, right? Exaggerate technique. Raise the standard.
I mean, we can make it simple. Just.
No, it's like,
You for real? All right. No.
Doing good, AD?
Yes, sir.
Doing a great job, man. Every single day. You happy so far? You happy?
Yeah.
You like it? You glad you're here?
Uh-huh.
Good. You're doing good, man. You're really doing a great job. Excited for you.
I love to see development of guys, man. You know what I'm saying? Me being an undrafted guy, and like I didn't have it all like my first 3 years, right? And then I started learning and getting better, and the game slowed down for me. So I love to see like development of guys, you know?
Yep.
It's actually pretty insane when you really pay attention to it, you know?
Yep.
Nice job, Roger. Stay firm. Get it out. It's a good job, buddy. Good job. How you doing, buddy? Come here. How you doing?
Good.
Huh? Doing good. You got better, man, last couple of days.
Doing great.
Yeah, looking. You get stronger every day.
Oh, yeah.
I love it.
Yeah, no doubt.
Hey, hustle up. Where we going? Let's get. Rest when you get there, guys. Let's go. Pick it up. Let's go. Hey, D-Wade. D-Wade, come here a sec. So the reason, I mean, it's always important to hustle and be as quick as you can when you come in the game. Let everybody know why. What are we trying to do at the end of the day?
Take anxiety off the quarterback.
Yeah, right. So get to the line fast as we can, right?
Yeah.
And secondly, when we're back here, it's like same thing in the red zone on the other side. That's so far to go.
Yeah.
So you got to kind of be conscientious about that.
Yeah, I got you.
Cool.
100.
Thanks. Let's get locked in red zone, okay? Locked in here. Final period. Be intentional about this time in practice right now.
Finish it off, though. Finish strong, bro. Finish strong. Finish strong.
Hey, let's be intentional about this time in practice, right? It's a big opportunity here. Let's be intentional.
Let's get to it, man.
Let's go. Yeah.
Got to be at our best. Just calm down, lock in, boom.
Win.
Row, wait, run, row. Nice job, 2-2. Way to make it happen.
Win. I want to what? Win. Yeah. I want to win.
Yeah.
Championships. Hats to sound. Win.
Way to get after that ball, defense. Nice job.
Let's go. Yeah.
All right, good work. We get some good tape. We get some good tape to study. All right, good stuff.
The grind of camp does take its toll on these players' bodies, and towards the end of training camp, Arthur Maulet had his knee scoped, but Coach Harbaugh said it shouldn't be a long-term injury, and we're hoping to see Maulet back in the secondary very soon. Coming up on Ravens Report, what's it like for a broadcaster to prepare for a preseason game? We'll take you behind the scenes with the voice of the Ravens, Jerry Sandusky, after the break. Ravens Report is brought to you by MedStar Health, the trusted medical team of the Baltimore Ravens and you. MedStar Health, it's how we treat people. And by M&T Bank, the official bank of the Baltimore Ravens. Welcome back to Ravens Report. When you watched a Ravens preseason game these last few weeks, you saw Jerry Sandusky, Rod Woodson, and Evan Washburn broadcasting the game from both the booth and the sideline. But what you didn't see was the entire week plus of preparations for that game. One step in that process is production meetings. And leading up to the Eagles game, the Ravens broadcast team got to meet with O-lineman Andrew Vorhees and hear his comeback story and what being back on the field means to him and his family.
What's up, guys? How you doing?
They probably have.
The hay's in the barn.
Shit, buddy.
Love it. This is the 29th Ravens training camp I've covered. It's a 90-man roster, and I have to know every guy's name and every guy's number. So the main thing I look for is just which guys look like they're more comfortable now than they were in week one. Not so much Derrick Henry and Lamar. You evaluate them in September, but young guys, you expect them to be a little intimidated week one, but are they settling in week three? That's the biggest thing. I just like who's making progress and who's hit the wall. Tez Walker can flat out run. It'd be fun to see how that translates to game situations. But he's got a really pretty stride. Kadir Ismail, Kadri's son, he came in as a wide receiver, looked good as a wide receiver, but did a really good job in a lot of the tight formations, so they actually moved him to the tight end room. He's done nothing but catch every pass, runs good routes. Not a pure tight end background, doesn't have the thickness yet, but has everything else. When you look at offensive linemen, most people look top down. Wow, he's really big. I look feet up. Does he have feet that are going to serve him well when September rolls around? Now, I think offensive line is something we talk about in the first quarter. Right. It's a juggle because it ain't a sexy thing, I know, but look, you can't have a good team without a good offensive line.
If you're a true football fan, you have to care about that. Like you said, the first quarter, a little bit of second quarter is more about who's on the field and talking about guys you might see on the roster.
Right.
The second half is the player interviews. Let's talk more about Derrick Henry. Let's talk about the schedule in between the plays.
Yeah,
right?
totally agree.
There's not a lot of replays and breaking down in the second half. It's more, that's our storytelling time.
Trent, what's up, man?
Hey, Trent.
Hey,
Hey, Trent. Jerry, good to see you again. How are you?
Yes. Trent, yes, sir. Luke, how you doing, man? Yes, sir.
No, production meeting is one of my favorite things we do all year long. It's conference room table. It's the producer, the director, Rod, myself, and the EP, and we all sit around and we talk about, first and foremost, the structure of the flow of the broadcast. We're doing this first, this second, this third, and then we kind of debate over what do we think are the most important storylines going in. It's really a bunch of people who love football and broadcasting, talking about football and broadcasting. And then from a player's perspective, it's fun to get to know how they see the game.
How's camp going for you?
It's been great, man. I feel a lot more like I improved so much from my rookie camp to going into my second camp, knowing what to expect, how to prepare. So, it's been great.
As the season evolves and plays emerge, things that came up in that production meeting, I'll be able to give context to in the broadcast. And that's the part that I find most powerful because now I can talk about their personality.
Just excited to be back out there competing again and just looking forward to Friday night, honestly.
What went through your head at the combine when that happened?
If I remember correctly, which kind of hard to not forget, right, when I did get injured, but I fell on the ground and I just kind of laid on my side and I looked up and I just remember laying at the ceiling at Lucas Oil and just saying out to myself, you cannot be serious right now. You make it to the point I was in my career, the peak, right? Just checking off your last box before the NFL draft. Happened to get hurt at the combine.
Andrew Vorhees, University of Southern California.
38 reps, the most in the 2023 combine on one healthy leg.
Fast forward a month and a half later, get the call. We just didn't know what was going to happen.
The Baltimore Ravens select Andrew Vorhees.
I love it so much. Looks so beautiful.
I know. It's so cool seeing a name on a jersey for the first time.
I know. I'm not used to it at all.
I know.
I love it.
She was the biggest help. I can't emphasize enough how big of a help she was getting me through that and then just encouraging me throughout the entire rehab process. And because it really is a long time and I was out for quite some time and, she was always there to help me and ground me and but I'm super thankful to have her throughout the whole process and, she really helped me out a lot. Don't think I would have had the same results if it weren't for her. Being in the situation I was, right, I got to quote-unquote redshirt. I really just got to take a step back and really analyze from a macro perspective kind of what it was like to be a professional. So you look at guys like Kevin Zeitler and Ronnie Stanley, tried to see what they did and what brought them success and just want to emulate that for my career, right? And just kind of develop their good habits that they've established for myself at a young age. Really did kind of change my whole perspective, like kind of that paradigm shift. Just realized how grateful and fortunate I am to have health going into this year and have the ability to go and play this game.
Coming back from an injury is never easy, but Vorhees truly saw the bigger picture, took advantage of his time away from the game, and is now looking forward to blocking for the reigning MVP, Lamar Jackson, in an NFL game, something he has waited nearly 500 days to do. Coming up next on Ravens Report, this player's season ended before it even started last year. After the break, Nick Moore reflects on his year away from the game and what training camp is like when you have a little one at home. Gather with the flock in Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium to watch the AFC Championship rematch on the video boards at our kickoff watch party, featuring a live performance by Quinn92. For tickets, visit BaltimoreRavens.com/watchparty. Welcome back to Ravens Report. It's been a whirlwind of a year for long snapper Nick Moore and his family. Last year, just 4 days before training camp, Moore tore his Achilles tendon and instantly had the 2023 season taken away from him. With a newborn at home, Nick rehabbed, put in the work, and is now back healthy for this season. So let's see what an off day is like for an NFL player who has a toddler and one on the way, as we spend some time at home with the Moore family.
Yeah, you got your blocks out? You want to build something? Okay, all right, that's easy. Good job. This is Rylan. He's 18 months old. He's growing like a machine. He's 3 feet tall. Yeah, and you're not afraid of the camera, are you? No, and you love your blocks. Bedtime's my thing. Get out of the facility, sometime between 5:30 and 6, depending on how long our team meeting goes that day. And then get here. We usually start bedtime around 7-ish. We kind of moved it back a little bit. Take a bath, read some books, drink some milk, play around a little bit, and then we do the best we can to get him in the crib, go to sleep before he starts yelling at us. His favorite activity is to just dump the bags over. So he dumps them out, runs away, leaving mommy and daddy to clean everything up. So I'm definitely getting good at my organizational skills. Yeah, okay. You can do it.
Good job.
That was so good, buddy. Training camp's a busy time of year. We're usually there 10 hours a day, I would say. So don't get too much time at home with the family, but a day like today on an off day, I woke up this morning, was able to get with him early this morning, so I've been here all day. I'll be here till he goes to sleep, so you gotta cherish the days when you get them. Yeah, let's go show him. Ooh, you wanna show him this? What do you do there? No, you gotta touch it right there. Okay, you can grab it. Hold it off. There you go. You wanna show him off who this is? Who's this little baby? Who's that? Is that your brother Declan?
We're gonna name him Declan, little boy, 2 boys under 2, so pray for us. I know. It'll be great though, we're super excited. Rylan did come early, so we kind of think he may come sometime in October, so we'll see what happens.
No.
Is that Rylan? Okay, go get, okay.
Who is that? Let me see it, what is it? Is that you? Is that you? When was that? You were just a little baby. Now you think you're like 25. Last year, 4 days before training camp, I was up at McDaniel College in Westminster running a practice conditioning test with some of my friends up there. Unfortunately, I was almost done with the test and I planted to change directions and my Achilles just exploded basically. And so immediately, call the trainers, call coach, go to the facility, get an MRI day after, to confirm the obvious. That pretty much wrapped up 2023 for me. Had surgery August 1st and then basically rehabbed all throughout the season, into the offseason, and really still rehabbing. I got cleared for full duties during minicamp, took my physical. On to 2024, feeling better than ever, so I'm really excited for what's coming this season, and hopefully I continue to get stronger in my whole body, but especially in my right side. That's why I got my sleeve on here, trying to protect my ankle and calf and knee. I'm just excited to be back out there. I know guys are dragging because training camp's hot. They're doing a lot, but I'm like, man, I don't want to say I took it for granted before, or I was 30 and never been hurt before. And having gone through an injury at 30 was kind of a shell shock to me. I'm just glad I'm out there again, so can't complain about that.
Rylan has been having so much fun running on the field and seeing Nick. It's so cute. So yeah, we love to be there. Just like Nick said, definitely don't want to take these opportunities for granted, and we want to go as much as we can. So we're trying to make that a priority.
But these days we cherish them because we know this time of year. Last football season was our first season with Rylan. Obviously, I didn't play last year, so I had a lot more time at home with the family than I would have wanted, but it was really good for Riley and his development and stuff. I didn't miss any of his milestones, so we were super thankful for that. But we are glad to be back on the field, and we're very excited for the things that are coming this season.
Happy feet.
Where are you going?
Bye.
Bye-bye. Okay, show off your speed. Good job, dude.
Congratulations to the Growing More family. They'll certainly have their hands full with 2 boys under 2, but hey, could we possibly be looking at future members of the Ravens class of 2044? Now, we also spent some time at home with special teams coordinator Chris Horton to find out how coaches balance football and family. To see that feature and much more, check out our most recent episode of Ravens Wired, Training Camp Part 2, available now on YouTube. Coming up on Ravens Report, we remember a very special coach. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Ravens Report. It's been a heavy summer for the Ravens organization as we lost 2 members of our family. Ravens legend Jacoby Jones passed away at the young age of 40 in July. And last weekend, we lost our beloved offensive line coach, Joe D'Alessandris. To know Joe D was to love him. He made everyone better on and off the field. He loved football, but most of all, he loved his family. His 3 beautiful daughters, 5 grandchildren, and of course his wife of 42 years, Tony, who he is now reunited with. Coach Joe D, thank you for everything you did for the Baltimore Ravens. You made us better, you were loved by everyone in this building and beyond, and you will be missed. Coach Harbaugh said it best, this season is for Jacoby and Joe D.